because
Problem
mine
is,
works just fine with like I can lower volume separately from my mic.
see, well, that's the thing. How do you do that? Because I can't. I won't let me adjust that. Because I would have to disconnect. I would have to like. There's no. I can't think of a way to plug in, so I can hear that way I can adjust that, even the computer microphone. Not the computer microphone, but just the computer audio.
Okay, so I'm plugged in on headphones, right? So there's a jack.
Exactly. So the problem with that is I would have to unplug my monitor because I have the monitors connected to the speaker, so I'd have to unplug the speakers and then plug the speakers to the thing.
You should
In which
definitely
case I
have
probably
the speakers plugged into it. Yeah, and if that's
know
the
if it's gonna
case, if you
sound
have it on
worse.
an aux, then you can definitely run the speakers off of something, and then some. Well, I mean, they would both run off of that, but
Hold on, I'm gonna test it out. Let's see if it doesn't mess everything up right now. Are you logging in anyways?
I'm trying. I already tried once and it crashed.
I mean, like right now.
Yeah, I'm logging in.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Because
get in.
I'm in the game right now playing. So if not, I can go back to menus if you can't join it.
This happened to me yesterday. Took me about.
I
30
think you're
minutes.
just I think you're getting unlucky because when I get in, I'm all right.
So
I've been all right for the last couple. Like I haven't had any noticeable, except for when the C2 crashed or whatever, because the game crashed for me and I was like, fuck this game right now.
Well, I have about 30 minutes of bullshit that happened, and then it just works, and then it works great.
Okay. Yeah, because you know what I do is like I'll try the first time the best region or whatever, and if it doesn't work, I'll just do EU, and it usually just works fine like that for me.
So this time
Like,
I
for
went
some reason,
straight to
a lot
EU.
of times EU just works. Yeah, like a lot of times EU just works for me, but usually I do that after the first try of best.
Okay, so I went straight to EU.
Hey,
this
hold
time.
on 1 second, bud.
All right.
What's up, babe? What's up? All right, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah, just a bagel. All right, let me know if you can get in. I'm not gonna mess with it right now because it might just mess with all my audio, and I don't want to be troubleshooting that. Rather just play the game. As long as you're not hearing feedback anymore, I'm good.
I'm not hearing nothing now.
All right.
All right. It's either gonna let me in or it crashed again.
It's like the game just crashing for you, like just to get in the game.
So yeah, it happened before. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's happened before.
Verify when it crashes. Are you trying to verify the files?
It does it automatically.
Try to verify the files separately, not just let it do it on its own. Because usually it asks you if you want to verify. It won't automatically do it.
What did I do last time? Hold on, I'm trying to think.
Because it looks like you're crashing, not even getting into the. Are you crashing getting into the menus or getting into the game?
No, getting into the game, the load screen.
Okay.
It sounds like it loads, like you hear something, like the click or the little beep sound.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it kind of beeps one time, and then like a few minutes later, keeps showing the load screen, and then it starts to like the FPS starts to get real bad, and then all of a sudden just crashes.
Interesting. Well, let me know if it does it again, and maybe I can just go to menus, and maybe the access of you jumping with me might fix it.
Let's launch the
And
game.
you're at Orison right now?
Yeah.
That's where you logged out at? Okay. What are you doing? Just like doing a loop between Orison back?
Well, when I do my SMS, my RMC,
Yeah. Oh, okay, it's in that area.
yeah, I go to yellow.
Okay. Gotcha. Well,
Come back.
yeah. What I was gonna say is I'd be interested to try out to see how quick we can do the C1 for hauling to see if it's any. I would if it's not faster, it might just be a little just smoother because of that tractor beam.
Yeah.
I think that tractor beam is probably stupid useful because I noticed loading up and unloading the hull that I was like, man, if only this thing had like a remote tractor beam, so I don't even have to get out of the seat right away. Because that would save so much time. Where if you don't get out of the seat and you just unload stuff, because the Nomad does that, and that like, man, that was so nice that you could just hit the remote view button and then just unload directly from the seat, and then all you have to do is get off the seat and go out and sell. And it'll be like the ultimate thing if they let you do it remotely, like actually send up and lower the freight elevator remotely. It'd be like perfect.
Hit the button with the tractor beam.
Yeah, but it's not even. Yeah, that's true. Well, like a beeper, like a car beep. Like that's what they need for like when you're trying to go to your ship. They should give you like a remote option that you can like walk up without having to open the doors. You can just hit a beeper button and it just opens the door for you.
I think that's what. I mean, that defeats what they're trying to do. I think.
Well, it's more because that it would make sense for the fact that a lot of times, you'll go to a place and you'll run out of the ship and then forget you closed the door. Like, now I gotta run all the way back to close it. Stuff like that. Like I guess it would defeat the purpose of people sneaking into your ship. But I would at least settle with a remote option of calling the ATC. Like, you don't have to be in the pilot seat to call the hangar doors. Like, as long as you're in the hangar, it'd be nice if they just let you.
I got the music like I should be loading in or in game, and this is what happens. It
crashes while you're doing that.
No, it crashes a little bit afterwards. Like it starts, the little load thing. Oh, if you pull my stream up, you can probably see it.
Yeah. I was gonna do that right now.
The little load thing on the bottom goes left to right, left to right, left to right, and it kind of like shudders.
Yeah.
But it always happens when it switches to the music.
Oh, are you even getting a load screen? Because in my game, but it could just be your format cutting off the bottom.
No, because I was just playing Smite. So let me switch over really
quick. Wrong. Yes, it's all black screen.
I had no fucking game. No wonder nobody.
Are you using OBS to stream?
Yeah.
What you could do is set a additional input capture strictly just for Star Citizen. So anytime you load up Star Citizen, it'll just detect. It'll just know that Star Citizen's playing.
No, I have one. I have it where it's just a drop-down box and it switches between Smite and this. I forgot to switch it back.
Yeah. Well, the way I just have it set so if it just detects me playing Star Citizen, it'll just, it's not hidden, so it'll just play it as soon as it knows. And if I'm playing another game, it just won't do anything.
People were so mad in this. Oh, see, look, this is doing the thing right now.
Yeah, that's normal to me. Like when I know it freezes up like that, it's gonna load you in.
When it freezes up like this long, like this, it's.
Yeah, it seems like a long one.
There's the crash.
It crashed?
Yeah, I could tell because the music stops and everything. There it is. Crash.
What the heck? That's weird. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna go to menus and see if we can just join together at the same time. And maybe because it hasn't been having issues when you were playing with me like that. So I'm wondering if it's just trying to get you into a server that's not working. Because we're not even friends right now. Are you trying to join on me, right?
Yeah.
I sent you an invite too. So when you're back in menu.
All right, it's verifying.
It's weird. The only thing I can think of is either, make sure you're verifying your game files. and
Mm-hmm.
2, deleting your shader folders.
So, yeah, that's what I did last time. I actually deleted the cache,
Yeah. Ultimately, what you can do, because it's
but I
happened
just
to me
did it
before,
yesterday.
is it sucks, but you kind of play default everything anyways. Is delete your user folder, because sometimes the user folder messes with the game. For some reason, something happens with the user folder that just like doesn't let you do anything. So it'll reset all your game settings though. But what you can do is
Clear
I don't know
launcher
if it has
cache.
to do yeah, I don't know if it has to do with the keyboard controls. So what you can do is back up just the keyboard controls and just have that backed up and then just delete the user folder itself and see if that fixes it.
Let's try something different this time. I don't know.
All right, let me know when you're in menus. Sent you an invite.
Oh boy.
You don't know. I've been waiting. That's why I kind of stopped streaming, because I've been waiting for bounty hunting to get updated, because that's like my main thing I wanted to showcase is playing bounty hunting. I have like a whole like Cowboy Bebop / Serenity RP that I wanted to do, but the game it's just never been in a place where I want to invest that time and enjoy the game. Before it was FPS. FPS was too bad. I was like, I don't want to, the freaking game barely runs at 20 FPS. Doesn't look good streaming. All
For
right.
you?
Yeah. Well, now it's better. I'm just saying that when I stopped streaming was before this whole updates happened.
I'm in the
I've just been
party.
waiting. Yeah, I see that. All right. So I'm launches right now.
Okay.
Let me know. Queue. So I don't know if I should just let you do that. Just wait, because I'm in the queue right now, but it's 100 queue.
Oh, good.
It's going down.
Maybe it's a different server.
Well, because
think
I
that's
was
what
saying
I
there's a
did.
workaround from letting it wait, is that you can right click and just join on me directly, and it'll put you in the queue right away instead of
'Cause-
waiting for me to finish my queue.
What I also heard that it's possible that the area that I'm trying to load into has a server error when that's happening.
Yeah, possibly. Could be loading into a server error room. Yep. Well, you gotta stick it out for now. Don't get burnt out.
Well, I quit
it's
today.
only gonna
I
get
was like,
fixed.
I'm fucking
Well,
done.
don't fully quit the game before the game's ready. That's why I was really kind of hesitant, from showing you, because game's just not perfectly at the, it's now it's finally at the point that it's, like if you're going on a roller coaster and you're going up the little tick 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 to get to the very top, like it's getting there. It's like almost to the top finally.
These broken
Just
bolts.
not right there.
So
Yeah.
listen to this. Someone was saying that this is that eventually Destination Pyro. Oh, that's the name of the update or whatever. Okay, so
Yeah,
they were saying they're like, oh yeah, so they realized that they're never going to be able to fix this server issue thing.
Oh, they're gonna fix it.
Apparently, so they made a version of this game that you would have to rebuy, and you can play in private servers with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Wait, no, there's no. They're not making private servers. They
Well,
even said it. No.
The guy just said that there's a version of this game that you can buy.
Oh, that's illegal. That's an illegal version.
with private
That's someone
servers.
downloading the game files and illegally making their own server.
Interesting.
I know about that. It was back in the day. They changed it. Whoever's doing that obviously either knows what they're doing or they're using the old files, because they used to run the game directly through the client and people literally downloaded the full game shit, and then they were able to pretty much play single player,
Yeah.
play the game in single player mode or whatever. But they changed that. So whoever said that is either using very outdated files or obviously they know what they're doing and they're hacking some shit,
Yeah.
But CIG, even from the very beginning, said there's no private servers, there's no PvP slider, it's all one world, all one game, blah blah blah. But as far as the servers having issues, you got to remember server meshing literally came out just now, and they've been trying to get server meshing to work for the last like 6 years, and they had to redo it because the last version of it, which was called iCache, didn't work. It just didn't work at scale, and they just said, "Fuck it, let's scrap it, let's figure it out."
You ready for
And
this?
that's why it took so long.
So oh wait, this is a Star Citizen.
All right, I'm loading in the game. Let me know.
It just says you are currently still connected to a shard.
Your server locked right now. So what's gonna end up happening? Well, what's happening right now is you gotta wait until your character lets you out. You're getting that 60K error. So you're locked into another server for the moment. What we can do? Yeah.
I think it was the server. It's the server that you were in.
Server. Yeah, the server probably the shard I was in, because it's a shard. The whole incumbency is a shard. And you were probably, since you were in Crusader, you were in a different DGS or server, quote, quote. And that DGS location was having a server error.
I went through a 30-minute server error, and it still was. It wasn't.
Servers suck. Yeah, the server, because it's trying to fix itself or whatever, but it doesn't work 100%. Sometimes you might have a couple minutes where it fixes itself in a couple minutes. There's been people that's been waiting up to an hour, bullshit like that. Yeah. But usually, like if I'm waiting for more than 5 minutes, I'll fucking Alt F4 and let the game time me out after the 10-minute timeout, and then it'll let you rejoin another server.
So on the wiki, it's saying that CIG is planning to do a private server. No,
they're not. So I've been following this game for years. They're not doing that.
Star Citizen Tools.
Trust me.
Tools.
I don't know, whoever. Yeah, but no, they're not doing that. I'm telling you right now, they're not doing that. The most technically private servers is the PTU, which is the test server. Because there's a live server, there's a test server, and then there's Arena Commander. They're not planning on private servers. Literally, Chris Roberts said it multiple times. He does not want to do private server. Like, well, no, let me recant that. He does want to have an option. Yeah, he does want to have an option in which case you can play some kind of a private type thing, but he said like he didn't confirm that that's the plan. It was just more like, hey, we're gonna keep our options open for players that want to do something.
So maybe I should try to get into this one in an exit menu.
But yeah, let me recant that, because I did remember him saying something like possibly some kind of version of private servers, but it's not meant to be anything where like people can just completely choose and not play with other people. Like I think it's just like some off.
It's smaller than the PU. Like it's not gonna be
it's not
big and massive or whatever.
Yeah, it's not the whole game. It's like meant to be like a smaller piece meals that you can play with your friends.
Static universe.
But it's nothing like this. Like, because that would defeat. Think about it. If they did that, that would completely defeat the purpose. Like Elite Dangerous had that issue, where people were able to play like a single. It's part of the live version, but it was like a single player version, so that you can whatever you did in the single player crosses over to the actual live version, and that pretty much fucked Elite Dangerous because they did that. Because they bypassed money glitches, they bypassed PvPing. It let people do whatever they wanted and still affect other people's games, which was retarded.
Yeah, Tarkov's doing that now.
Yeah. That's crazy. Tarkov had a thing where like you could play offline, but it didn't affect the game. Like so whatever you did, it was like a test thing. Like
yes, now. Oh, see, I got the music to load in. This is usually when it switches like this.
Are you joining on me, right? Every time you were doing that, and it crashed.
Oh. Before, yes. Now I'm locked in that old server that you were in. So I'm trying to get in it really quick to see if I can just exit to menu. Because if I can exit to menu, then I'm out of the shard.
Well, it might have recovered is what might have been, It recovered. If it lets you in, it might recover.
Because it changed the music. When the music
Yeah.
changes, it's supposed to load me in like in the next couple seconds.
Okay.
And then what happens is if it goes on past that, it's gonna crash. So
Well, yeah, I heard that there's been like a crazy, like I think you got that crazy 60K version because there's a 30K which is a normal server error, and then there's like a 60K bullshit one that's been locking people out of the game.
oh, fun, good fun.
But it's the new hiccups because of server meshing. Like I said, server meshing just came out, and this is like this is probably the biggest monumental change to the game ever. Like this is it. Like this is the change. So it's gonna have issues. Like honestly, maybe within the next couple months, enough time to give them to fix all the bugs and get it to work like how the normal servers work, and we won't have these issues anymore. Like I guarantee you, this time next year, this game's gonna be unrecognizable as far as like bugs and shit. Because think about it. Now this is what's taking the load off of the servers. This is the most important thing. That's what's taking things off of the. Did you crash?
Yep.
All right. Shit. You might be locked into that server, like I said. So you might be fucked for like a good 10, 15 minutes. But it's been happening since you got off, right?
Not that crashing. No, I got into servers just fine. I just the servers were trashed. They would just server error out.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, so you're probably locked into that server, and it has to time your character out, and that takes about 10 minutes. Like the most I can say is, if you're in the menus, try to see if it lets you join on me, or if when you're trying to join into a server, if it lets you change regions. If it shows all the other regions locked out, it's because you're locked into that particular room.
Which I was.
And you just have to, and then you just have to wait until it kicks it out. Because right now, I just joined another server, and this server's fine. The globals chat's working again. Like that's one of the biggest things I noticed is that if you go into a room and the global chat's not working, I probably wouldn't even stay in that room. I'd be like 50-50 on that room.
I've done this. Where is it? Application clear cache. I can't remember.
Well, from what you're telling me, it's not the cache issue. It's because you're locked into a server.
Yeah. So let me try this.
Doing that might not make a difference.
Let's try the character repair, which I've done before. It's been 50-50 if it's worked.
Yeah. If you do character reset, that still takes about 10 minutes. It's not. I don't think it's instantaneous that it does everything. If I were you, I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter because I just been lucky that the area of Area 18 hasn't had issues. I wonder it's because maybe most people. It might be because maybe less people like to hang out in the Area 18.
Maybe.
So it has less crash issues.
Okay, it's done.
Because I know every time I go to Seraphim, bro, that's like Everest. Like Everest and Seraphim's always full of people. There's always people there.
But apparently the servers go per the entire area. So like, for instance, Crusader, all the crew L1, 2, 3, and 4, all affected. Because it's all the same server.
Uh-huh. Because it's all in the same, pretty much all the moons that are in the same location is on the same server. So like for Area 18, Lyria, Walla, and I forget what the other one is. And then all the ARC areas that are here are all in the same DGSs.
Account login failed. Please verify your credentials. Oh yeah, because of the.
Yeah, because you just did a server character reset.
I wouldn't mind if this happens every once in a while, but this has been like.
Yeah, like the problem is it's pretty frequent. Like if it happened maybe once a day or once
Once a day.
I'll be happy if it gets to like once a week, once, like to never, obviously, but like, you know, I've been there, especially recently,
Oh, look at
where it's
this.
like you just get a day where it just doesn't want to work.
Apparently, there's a hot fix coming out tonight.
Yeah, there is. It's already on the P. You told me about it. It's already on the PTU.
Oh, that PT has been there for a while, but they closed it. But apparently, it comes out today. That'd be nice because then you get your C2 fixed.
Yeah, I know.
The Ares gets a buff.
C2.
Ares info.
Dude, C2 is quick to load because of the Atlas. The Atlas is no joke when it comes to loading.
Dude, you know it sucks.
What's up?
That Retaliator. That was actually going to be like my warship. And it's
You know the
fucking
funny
strong, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, you know the funny thing is, it's because they added the modular system to it. Because originally, when you bought the original base version, they would automatically give you the loaner to the bomber. But now that the modular is the base version. So now that the modular version came out, so if you buy the base version, it's just the base version.
Yeah, it comes with nothing. It doesn't even come with the
Comes with
cargo. It's just
and then you have
nothing
to buy the
there.
modules.
So
yeah, you just gotta buy the modules.
It's kind of, they need to put a warning because it's like you get
Oh.
nothing that it describes.
It's no, that's not true because the base version doesn't say it's a bomber. It just says it's base.
Okay, I'm no
The
longer
bomber
character locked.
actually says it's the bomber. All right, so no, join on me. Like right click my name and says
Nope,
it should
it
say
says
join
I
on
am.
me.
I got a 616. But what's crazy is I can pick a server though.
Okay, try it. Yeah, just join your own server and I'll go to menus.
All right, I'm going to
So let
USA
me know when you're in.
servers. I'm going to 80. But why'd I get it on you? But I'm loading into a server
Because
right
my
now.
server might be full.
Oh, it could actually be full.
Or my server might be the server. I might have rejoined the same server that Crusaders crashed on. But I haven't seen anyone complaining. That's how you know, like, if you look at global chat and you hear people say, fucking server errors. Yeah, just let me know when you join in and then I'll come join you. I was spawning my Atlas because I was gonna leave one staged here at Area 18.
Staged. Oh, there's the music. And this happened actually kind of fast, so hopefully I'm actually getting in.
Let me lower the mic game volume.
Get me in.
Wow.
Get me
Let them in. Let my people go.
Let me in the game.
Oh, it's working because when it does that little freeze and it starts to pick up again like crazy, it's because it's loading you, and that's like my friend. I know the game.
That's not
That's
my
like
friend.
it's my
That
friend.
is not, freezing is not my friend. We're too far past into the music. I already know.
No, like when it starts to freeze up for me, that's how I know I'm getting it. It freezes up and then it picks back up, and I know it's getting me in. Usually, when it never does that, is when I can't get in.
Here it is. About to get kicked.
No, really. Oh, let's do it again.
Oh, it started loading again.
Come on. Yeah.
It was
Come on.
frozen for a good second.
Hey, Star Citizen. He's playing with me. Work, man. I spent too much money in this game. Come on.
Yeah. Jeez, dude.
Praise the Chris Roberts. Let's go. Not enough people bought ships today.
That's what it is. They logged the game. You buy ships, you don't get to play.
Yeah, you don't buy my ships.
Dude, everybody was making comments, and I was just like, they were like, yeah, you know, and everyone was saying stuff, and it was like, yeah, the game will never come out. It's just gonna keep going in an infinite circle. And I was like, yeah, when people start to complain, they'll just come out with a new ship, and everybody loses their mind.
Yeah.
That's
exactly what they do.
As soon as everyone gets angry, 2 ships. Oh man.
Well, there's a new salvage ships coming out. They gave a sneak peek on it. The Misfortune.
Sneak peek.
It might be. People are starting to say that it's gonna kill the vulture.
Good. Maybe the vulture price will go down.
Nah, it's not gonna go down. They might have to figure something out though.
Yeah. Bring the
Because
price down.
they're saying that it's gonna be a better version of the vulture.
You said it was a 2-person one though. You still need a 1.
It'll be sick if it. Yeah, that's what we need is a 2-person, just like a two person, 2 to 3 max.
I just modified my vulture too, so now it's got 2 abrade modules, so it should be a lot faster in picking up the RMC.
Okay.
I was using 1 the whole time and a cinch.
Man, you're still loading too, huh?
Yeah, that's how I know. It's garbage.
Yeah, let me go to the menu. Let's see what it says for me. Maybe I'll see if I can't join into the room you're joining in. See if I load quicker than you. Usually you load quicker than me. You got the quicker internet. It's almost a full server though. You're going into a 448 out of 600.
I've had better luck in 568 out of 600.
Let's see. I'm loading into the same server you're loading into.
But you're loading into.
Yeah, but I'm loading into it. Yeah.
So I really think the problem is Orson. That they literally have a shit problem with Orson. Because I went from an EU server that was having
Go to the Aussie server.
terrible server issues, server errors in Crusader, all over Crusader. Yeah. And then I go into an American, and everyone, as soon as I get in, everyone's talking about how everyone in Crusader's fucked.